New firearms today, including one you can build to your exact specs. I've got the new AT-3 lower receiver and the GOAT-15 Mini 22 AR on today's Gear Grind. The AT-15 is a forged 7075 T6 mil-spec dimension lower receiver. So basically any specialized AR-15 parts like triggers, safeties, magazines, buffer assemblies, if it's made for a mil-spec gun, it'll work. Same goes for upper receivers. You can use any standard forged upper and pretty much any billet upper on the market. That includes our AT-3 billet upper, of course. We kept this lower pretty much classic because most of us at AT-3 are gun builders and we don't want to lock anyone down with proprietary parts. Your gun, your way. That's our take. With our Cerakote colors for the AT-15, do be aware that Cerakote adds some extra material to tight spaces like the takedown and pivot pin holes. So just be careful when you're negotiating small parts into their place. One of the little enhanced features on the AT-15 relates to the magazine well. We've went ahead and gave it a nice flare to the magazine well, which helps with overall reload speed. All AR-15 magazines slap in nicely with our lower, but that little bit of bevel on the inside just widens the margin of error when you're reloading, helps ensure you don't get caught up when you're doing operator stuff. You know who you are. Form. This is the big one for the AT-15 in my opinion. Obviously we're offering the lower in a classic anodized black, but we're also rolling out 6 shades of Cerakote so you can get a custom build going. And you can get all of those same shades matching your lower in the upper, as well as our AT-3 handguards and upper and lower parts. In addition to Magpul FDE and ODG, pink, burnt bronze, tungsten, and titanium, we're also going to have red receiver sets in the next few months and some exclusive shades coming down the line this year. Function. All the little pretties in the world aren't going to matter if the gun don't run. And with the AT-15, naturally, if you're using good quality components, it will run just fine for you. That's the beauty of building an AR-15. You get what you put into it, and the AT-15 is no exception. You can build this into a home defense rifle, a race gun, a brightly colored plinker. Sky's the limit here. It's your hot rod, do what you want with it. It's a solid foundation for your next build. Features. So I talked about the flared magwell, the huge opportunities for customization. Why should you consider the AT-15 with so many other options out there? And the answer is, we're going to save you some money while we're at it. We're offering the standalone lowers, obviously, but we're also offering receiver sets and full builder kits with handguards. And when you buy those bigger bundles with matching colors, we're giving you 10% off, no coupon code required. Like I said, we're builders here. We know building gets expensive. And there's a lot of brands that are asking crazy prices for the same old stuff. We want to give you more options at a better price. Speaking of more options, keep your eyes peeled for some new Cerakote finishes coming out in the next couple months. And if there's specific shades you want to see, sound off in the comments. We're really eager to know what y'all like. We're planning to offer some colors as limited runs, and if they're popular enough, we'll roll them into our main lineup. Now, let's think a little smaller than your typical AR-15, specifically 20% smaller. Here I've got the Mountain Billy Gun Lab GOAT-15 22 LR rifle. Let's dive in. Fit. The GOAT-15 is a scaled down AR-15 style 22 LR rifle, and because of that, a lot of what you're looking at is proprietary. Trigger, stock, handguard, what you see is what you get. However, you have full length Picatinny up top, as well as M-LOK slots at your 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. The rifles we're carrying also feature 1/2x28 threads on the barrel, so you can use this as a suppressor host as well. Feel. So I'm on the record as liking lightweight guns, and I will say the most striking thing about the GOAT-15 is the weight. With all its polymer components, the receiver, the handguard, it's only 2.5 pounds. It's really cool handling this rifle, and though I hesitate to say it feels like a toy, that might be the closest frame of reference, but it doesn't feel cheap. It's just lighter than everything else in this category. All the controls are just bunched up AR controls, which takes a bit of getting used to, but this thing is mostly for fun, so don't expect tactical reloads with these itty bitty buttons. Form. I really think they nailed the look of the GOAT-15. It looks like a lot of any free-floated AR on the market with, say, a 16-inch barrel and a 12-inch handguard. And all of the polymer components look good here. Everything fits together nicely. The lines flow easily from the receiver to the handguard. No flashing or other flaws to be seen. And it's a really nice flat black all the way through, and would be a nice candidate for a rattle can job. Mountain Billy Gun Lab is marketing this as a survival or backpacking rifle, so if you want to blend in, you'll have a little project on your hands. Mountain Billy, the manufacturer, recommends middle of the road 22 loads for this. Nothing too cheap, nothing too hot. Eventually, it's going to get dirty. It shoots dirty ammo, so be ready to clean it. Not that you'll be able to shoot very fast. The GOAT-15 comes with a 5-round magazine and a 1-round magazine. Frowning face. The manufacturer says they'll have 10-rounders rolling out soon, and rest assured, we'll be carrying those as soon as they're available. Features. The GOAT-15 is a really unique little rifle. Under 3 pounds fully loaded with an optic, it shoots cheap ammo, AR ergonomics. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And I think that's the point of this rifle. It's something that you can share. It's accessible and it's very safe. This safety has a tamper-resistant component, and you need a pretty good grip to pull this free and unlock it. If you have people who are less experienced with a rifle like this, it adds a layer of safety when you're showing them the ropes. Otherwise, it's a great lightweight plinker coming in at a pretty reasonable price. Let me know what you think of these new entries in the AR market. Next time, we'll slide into more upgrades and parts that are hitting the market as well. And as always, if there's an AR or pistol upgrade you want me to go hands-on with, drop a comment down below. I'll give you my honest take on it in a future video.